Quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width. Big header! Oh, crossbar!
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Pull it. And it's Seedorf. And here's Thuram. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out.
He's got tall! Oh, off the bar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Saka. Saka. Saka's delivery. That's a decent clearance. That's a throw. Vieira. Oh, good spread. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been slung wide. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lahm plays it in. Now, can they get him away? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Cruyff. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Cruyff. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Played out to the right. And that's aimed into the middle. Thuram attempts a clearance. He's in a good position here. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, it's played into the... Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vieira. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pull it. Lahm has it in a wide position. Tries to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Thuram. To Lahm.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's tidy. And it's Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's in on goal! Now that is a hefty challenge. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Lahm. Hullet. Applies the finish! Decent. Instant strike kept it fizzing low.
Lam clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Cruyff. Great vision. Delivers with whip. Maldini clears it away. Lahm picks it up out wide. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Prachuap have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Mbappe, chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Toure gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And that is expertly dealt with. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
Roberto Carlos!
Carlos really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Vieira. And it's Lahm. Saka. Seedorf. And it's Vieira. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Del Piero
Number
is behind this
15,
one.
Messi.
Del
Piero! Number
It's run
6,
loose. Who's going to get there?
Bukayo Saka. Number 17, Toure.
And he's
Coming
picked it
on
up
the
out
field,
wide. That
number
looks a good
14,
cross.
Kaká.
And he's taking
Number
no chances
19,
there.
Bale. Number 22.
Oh, they could break here.
Nedved. Number
Tries to
20,
pass it through.
Rui Costa.
Well, there is a look that
Substitutions
says it
taking
all.
place.
A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Figo quietly revving up. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Figo in with the challenge.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. And it's Davids. Figo has it out wide and in space. Climbs up big! So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Ibrahimovic.
Rummenigge to come on,
Coming
a
on
change
the
that had
field
been mooted
is
for a while.
Number
Yeah, they've gone for
25.
more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
That has not gone well. Prachuap must do something here and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
It's a searching pass.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Del Piero. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Figo has crossed into the middle. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bale, he can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted.
There...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal
Please
to
be
show
made
for all
aware
of that.
Smoking is only permitted in
Well, after all of
designated
that,
areas
Jim,
within
what are you
these
thinking?
grounds.
I've been in this position myself.